Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you all for stopping by. So today I'm going to show you how I prepare this delicious braised beef short rib. Okay guys, so let's take a quick look at the ingredients I'll be using today. Here I have my beef short ribs already marinating, and I'll show you how I achieve this in just a minute. I will be using some beef broth, red wine. My wine of choice is Cabernet, but feel free to use any wine of your choice. I have some tomato sauce, some thyme, rosemary, onions, bell peppers, celery, garlic, some brown sugar. For the seasoning, I have bouillon, mushroom seasoning, seasoned salt, and black pepper. So basically what I did was wash my ribs real well, make sure they were drained and pat dry. And for the seasoning, I'll be using garlic and onion powder, paprika, meat seasoning, seasoned salt, black pepper, a little bit of cumin, and some chicken bouillon. I also have some garlic and ginger paste, and I'll be using some brown braising sauce to add color to the meat. Now, if you don't have the brown braising sauce that I'm using, you can use any kind of brown sauce. That will work just fine. So basically, you see me just combining all of my seasoning. That will make it easier to distribute onto the meat. Then I went ahead and added it to the meat, as well as my garlic and ginger paste. Add some of that brown braising sauce, like I said, for color, and I just mix well to combine. Set aside to marinate for about 2 hours. If you have the time and you could let this go overnight, that would be the best thing ever, trust me. Now to my preheated cast iron pot, I'll go ahead and just sear the meat on all the meaty sides. You want to sear well, remove, and carry on with the same process until all your meat is nice and brown. That will help to lock the flavors in and, just add some color to the meat. So this is how the meat is looking once we're done browning them on all sides. Next, we'll go ahead into that same pot and add our aromatics. Allow to go for a few minutes, and then we'll proceed to the next step. Now your pot will look burnt, but all that is flavor, so you want that in there. Next, I added some flour just to help thicken the sauce. We will let this go for about a minute or so to cook away that raw taste. Then we will deglaze the pot with our red wine. You want to give that a stir, let it go for a few seconds or so, and then we will come in with our beef broth. Now I realized I needed more beef broth, so I just added the entire carton to the pot. I believe this is about 4 cups in total. And we will go in with our tomato sauce. We will add our brown braising sauce to add a bit more color. Just do it the way that you prefer. Like if you see your liquid needs more color to it, or it needs more taste to it, go ahead and do just that. But don't add too much seasoning to your sauce, because it will reduce in the oven and the flavor will intensify, and you don't want to make it salty. Like you see me adding my herbs there. Then you want to go in with your meat, add it back to the pot. Then we will cover this and place it in a 325-degree oven for about, let's say, 3 to 4 hours. The meat should be nice and tender and falling off the bone. No, I didn't want mine falling off the bone, so I took it out in about, like, let's say 2.5 hours or so. I like my meat tender, but for some reason recently I didn't want it mushy. So you want something to just sink your teeth into, bite into. It was nice and tender, but it was still on the bone, and that's exactly how I wanted it, because You know, when you're serving it up, you want the bone on there so people know that exactly what they're eating. You know, they can see it's a beef short rib because the bone is there. And yeah, now I will serve this up and show you all the finished product. So here you have it, my version of delicious braised beef short ribs. I serve it up with some green beans and mashed potatoes, and it was to die for. I really do hope you guys give this recipe a try. If you enjoy my video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up, share it, and leave a comment down below. I will leave all my ingredients and measurements down in the description box, and I'll see you all next time. Thank you for watching. I appreciate your support, and as always, enjoy.